How do you make a synced collab? Please just make a how-to tutorial. No, I'm not gonna do that. This is something that I thought about a lot. I'm gonna get real. Um, I don't think that's the right way to go. Um, Recently, ever since Kryptonite got featured on the dojo, I guess, everyone has been doing synced collabs a lot more often, and I think that was because when Kryptonite got featured on the dojo, it was very new. Everyone had this expectation that Shuriken was the only person who was allowed to do those kinds of animations or collaborations. And when I came along, people first weren't really accepting of that idea. It was like 50-50. Most people were fine with it, but there were also quite a bit of people who wanted Shuriken to be the only one. They were afraid of me taking his throne. Um, but after like my next two or three, people really started to want to do them more because they realized, hey, it's okay if multiple people do this kind of collaboration. It's not limited to just Shuriken. But that also led to a bunch of people giving up. A lot of the synced collaborations did fail. They did flop because they didn't know how to do it correctly. And I think the reason for that is they didn't have a strong enough passion for that. And I don't want to make a tutorial because I don't want to give people an easy outlet to create something. I want them to really pour their heart into it. There was no synced collab tutorial when I was making mine. My philosophy for this is if you truly want to accomplish something, then nothing will stop you. This was absolutely the case for synced collabs. I found Shuriken's animations, I fell in love, and there was no real tutorial on how to do any of that. He had a shitty syncing tutorial. It may not have been the best. It was a start though, but it did not help me because none of what he said applied to me. But I didn't let that stop me. I really wanted to make synced animations, and I went for it. I did whatever I could. I tried to figure it out on my own. I don't want to make an outlet. I don't want to make an easy plugin, I guess, for people to just apply to whatever they're doing. I want people to truly have a strong passion for what they're doing and pour all of their love into it. And whether it flops or not, who knows? But I don't want to make a tutorial on any of this anymore. Like I'm debating taking down my syncing tutorial for that reason. And I've thought about that a lot. I was making a synced collab tutorial, but then I trashed it. I probably deleted all the files. I might not have them anymore, or I might. But I just realized that the quality would go down. People wouldn't make them through passion. They would make them out of almost obligation, which I am not for. So, I mean, that's kind of it. It's just my philosophy. I'm not making a tutorial because that would be too easy for people. If you truly want to achieve something, you will stop at nothing to achieve it. Most of you guys are animators, and I'm sure that many people have told you that you couldn't make it, but you're not going to fucking listen to them, right? Because if you truly want to be an animator, you're going to stop at nothing to become an animator. Anyways, let's get back to animating. Feel free to clip that, share that around. That's what I think of it. Let's get music back on.